Patch 6.05 is out for No Man's Sky and has a whole lot of fixes and optimizations. A few you'll really want to know about. Spacewalking from your Corvette to your freighter has been improved. I tried doing it before this patch on my stream the other day and it did not end well. I couldn't get into the freighter itself, and due to the gravity coming into action as soon as I'm close enough to the freighter, I couldn't get back to the Corvette without having to drop below and use a rescue option in the quick menu. A problem causing Corvette teleporters to spawn underground has been fixed. Some situations, such as hovering directly above a point of interest, can prevent you from beaming down, making your only option being to jump out to the back in a skydive and use a teleporter to get back up later. With problems like this, I'd recommend you always keep your launch thrusters full, to ensure you can always summon it on the planet's surface in an emergency. Probably the biggest fix in this patch is that refiners aboard Corvettes have had their disappearing inventory fixed. Honestly, don't hold out too much hope for this. Refiner inventories losing items has been an issue for most of the game's life, with constant fixes coming in. I'm sure this is now better, but I won't be trusting it with anything important. Incidentally, I did find out something cool regarding this on Sunday's stream. I had put some tainted metal in the refiner, then warped. The input and output was of course gone when I checked after warping, so I put the rest into refine while I was in the station. I assumed due to the inventories likely being tied to coordinates that maybe if I went back to the same place in the previous system, my refined metal would be back. After teleporting back to that former station, the new set of metal I put in was gone and the old was back. I took the resulting nanites and teleported back to the new station and was able to collect my second set of metal too. Fine, I get it, cool is subjective. Fixed a bug which caused other players within hidden Corvettes to be visible. If you had jumped into multiplayer in this update, you've no doubt seen many players walking around their invisible Corvettes. This is of course an issue with Corvettes taking an absolute age to load sometimes. It seems the fix was to stop players from being seen until it has loaded for you. Related to this, we also have an improvement for spawn times in regards to other players' ships in multiplayer. For Corvette specific notes, added new thermal grille cap Corvette structural decoration. Fixed an issue that would prevent players teleporting to their Corvette if it was docked on a freighter which was then summoned. Fixed an issue that could cause invisible collision on Corvette landing pads. Fixed an issue that could cause the Corvette to disappear when approached on a freighter landing pad. Fixed a collision issue with the Corvette landing gear. Fixed some visual issues with the rounded window. Improved Corvette planetary teleport point markers. Fixed an issue which caused the pulse drive to become stuck when attempting to use the autopilot too close to a space station. Corvettes will now spawn correctly in player bases after teleporting. Improved popping after warping in a Corvette. Improved the feel of spacewalking after leaping out of a Corvette travelling at speed. Fixed an issue that could cause a delay loading into Corvettes belonging to other players in multiplayer. Added option to apply colour and material changes to all parts of a Corvette. Just a warning, that last one is not as good as it sounds. The insides of Ambassador Habs, for example, still do not change colour. Moving on to freighters. Fixed an issue that could cause freighter bases to be visible from outside the freighter. Fixed an issue that caused ships to spawn at incorrect positions when loading a save aboard a freighter. Fixed an issue that could cause freighter hangar doors to remain closed. Enabled the dismiss freighter option in the quick menu while spacewalking. A good option if you're stuck inside the damn thing. Keybinds have had some fixes too. Fixed an issue that could cause the interact icon to not show when rebinding controls on consoles. Fixed an issue that could prevent custom bindings for actions which did not have a binding by default. Fixed an issue that prevented consoles from saving customized controller bindings. Now for VR. When exiting Corvette build mode, VR players are now returned to the terminal. Fixed an issue that would cause the VR Corvette build menu to show different options if the part was not snapped to the Corvette. Decrease the distance you need to push down on Corvette seat handles in order to exit the seat in VR. Fixed an issue causing the crosshair in a Corvette in VR to be offset. Upgraded to OpenVR version 2.12.14. Of course, we also have some miscellaneous fixes. Fixed an issue that caused companion accessory attachments to appear on some wild creatures on the discovery page. Improved warning messages when picking up a nutrient processor that is not empty. Fixed an issue that stopped the race force amplifier giving a boost to vehicles. Fixed an issue that could cause the space anomaly missions to display incorrect objectives. Fixed an issue which caused some creatures to be transparent on the discoveries page. Fixed an issue that could cause Specialist Polo's dialogue to get stuck in the early stages of the Space Anomaly mission chain. Fixed an issue which caused group member icon colours to be incorrect. Lastly, on screen are some extra notes, primarily regarding optimizations and crash fixes. Hopefully 6.05 fixed No Man's Sky for you. 6.06 is currently on the experimental branch on Steam, though it only has 4 notes at the moment, all akin to the extras from before. Thanks all, while coming. Peace.